Yes, happy Tuesday. It's Bex here with another Tune Up Tuesday where I support you in tuning your heart to the frequency of love because we all need a little fine tuning to get what our heart desires in love. So today I am, oh gosh, blown away by how much I want to share with you, but I'm going to keep it really cute and make sure that you get the best information from me as possible. So it's really, really fascinating. I have a number of clients that I work with that are all super sassy, driven, ambitious, high performing women. Okay, let's be real. Most of my clients are that. But it's just so fascinating how some of the things, the fears and beliefs and their ways of being come through and have so much similarity to them. So, and it's always amazing to me at how those are in somehow reflective of me and my history and my path that I've walked in my journey to love. So fascinating stuff. But there's a couple of women that I'm working with right now that have this fear, this belief that their vision is too big. The vision of what they desire in love is just too lofty. They're asking for too much. But the real fear is that they can't have what they want. What they want doesn't exist, or they're going to have to settle, or accept a life of less than extraordinary, which is something that they have never accepted in all the other areas of their life, like high performing, entrepreneurial, and professional women, just like advancing in their career, building out their businesses, owning homes. Taking international vacations, just, like really quality lifestyle. But this area of their life, they seem to keep attracting unavailable men. And the thing that's so fascinating is this belief that is so common of they can't have what they want, or what they want doesn't exist, keeps being reinforced in the way that they approach their love life and their dating life. And these are one of the things that I'm working with them to break that belief, to break open that belief and move into a new belief that actually serves the vision that they have. Because I absolutely believe that they can have what they want. I've seen it time and time again, myself included, having a list of 20, 25, 30 qualities of a man or relationship that they really desire, and those things coming true. I'm working with a woman right now who's just finished a year with working with me, and we're reading back the vision that she wrote down on paper a year ago, and it is literally the life that she is living today. So I absolutely believe that you can have what you want. I absolutely believe that it does exist for you. And one of the ways that we can see this unfolding, and I've talked about this before a little bit when I've talked about being process-oriented versus goal-oriented. And that's kind of the basis of what this strategy is. But in their dating life, two women that I'm thinking of in particular have been, first and foremost, they have absolutely hands down noticed that the quality of the men that they've been interacting with has elevated. So just that alone is something worthy of celebrating. The thing is, though, is that when we're so goal-oriented, we fail to see these little micro wins. Now, because they're working with me, of course, they did notice that the quality of men that they're interacting with, the quality of men who are entering their orbit has elevated. So they have noticed that, we've celebrated it, but then what? So we start, and there are still some unavailable men that are coming their way, but they're better quality. They're at least candidates, right? Candidates for a first date, possibly even a second date. And then somewhere along the line, they realize, okay, this may not be my guy. And then we get back into that square one position of like, it's not going to happen for me. It doesn't exist. I'm just doomed to be by myself forever. Instead of breaking down that current experience and really recognizing it for all the micro wins and celebrations available to you in that moment and all the evidence that these men represent, even if he's not your guy. There is so much evidence that these men represent that you are well on your way, you're on your path, you're closer now than you have ever been before to attracting the great love that your heart truly desires. So let me give you an example. Um, it's really quite interesting. I have one client who went out on a third date with a high quality man, financially stable, owns his own business, has a boat, like has just a lifestyle that she's really wanting to draw in because it matches her lifestyle. She wants to be able to go away and like at a drop of a hat, and she wants to be able to spend a week in a luxury hotel and not like have to foot the entire bill. So she's got this guy, and he's kind of being a little non-committal. He's being non-committal about making plans, and she's adamant that she absolutely wants to attract a man who can take the lead, who is in pursuit, who knows how to make a plan, who can pick up on her cues and make a plan. And so he's being non-committal about making plans, and she's realized that he's not the right guy. And she's back in this place of square one. Oh, I just can't shake this belief that what I want doesn't exist. I can't have what I want. And when we start to peel back and we start to look at what was happening with that last experience, and we start to compare that with the notes of what she truly desires, the fact is that this man, although he's not her guy, the fact is that this man had so many of the qualities and the characteristics that she had listed as her heart's desire of the man that she would spend the rest of her life with. So it's so fascinating, though, that because of like this one thing, that he's not taking the lead and he's not in pursuit as much as she desires, that just can't have what I want. I just can't have what I want. This is more evidence that I can't have what I want. When in fact, if we take those dirty old paradigm lenses off and we pick up the fresh, crisp, clear, new paradigm lenses, and if you don't have no idea what I'm talking about, then keep watching my Tune Up Tuesdays and jump on my email list. You can find me at becksburtoncoaching.com. When we look through the lenses of the new paradigm and we see that this whole journey is unfolding in her favor and that there are no accidents and everything is happening for her, then we can see that this man was presented on her path and with all these qualities and characteristics that align with her vision. Even though he's not the one, he is a beautiful representation that she is closer now than ever before. That she's got 8 out of 10 things or 7 out of 10 things that like are showing up in the men that are entering her orbit these days versus 6 months ago when it was like there was nobody even worth considering going out on a first date with. And now she's getting evidence. If we look at it as evidence that she can have what she wants, she's getting evidence that more and more and more men are showing up with the qualities that she desires. And that, gosh, she is getting what she wants. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am getting what I want in my love life. Talk about paradigm shift. When she can try on that belief system and that conversation, that inner dialogue, she's signaling to the universe, she's signaling to her subconscious as well, that things are unfolding in her favor and things are going well. And this is going to help the momentum and the energy to sustain these quality men entering into her life, because she's in this high vibration. She's just so overjoyed that hallelujah, she's getting she's getting more and more of what she wants. More now than ever before, she's getting what she wants. You know, another client was asked to go on a mini break with a man at a location that was like top of her heart and high. The whole experience was high on her list of desirable qualities and situations that she's calling in with her beloved. And the fact that she got invited to be whisked away on a vacation by a man to a specific location that was near and dear to her heart, she was able to turn that around and say, wow, you know, this may not be my guy, but boy, I am getting warmer. I am getting closer now than I've ever been before. I've never had an invitation like that. And that is something that I want. So it's affirmation that she is getting closer, that her beloved is dreaming her up right now and could be the very next person to reach out to her, or the very next person she holds eye contact with and gives a smile across the room. Ladies, it is so imperative that we hold this vision, and that we really get real with our beliefs and what we're telling ourselves. Because chances are, if you have a belief that your order is too big, you're being too picky, you can't have what you want doesn't exist, you're going to have to settle for something less than extraordinary if you don't want to be alone, the more that you keep yourself running in that pattern, the more that pattern is going to unfold in your life. Okay? So it's just imperative that we have that paradigm shift, like taking off a dirty old pair of glasses and putting on a fresh pair with clean lenses, or maybe even the fake glasses where you poke the lenses out and you can just see clearly through them. So imperative to see what's actually happening in your love life, and what's not being clouded by history or your experience or your early childhood programming or all the other garbage, all the other static that clouds our comprehension and our current present day experience. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful for you. I would love to hear in the comments below what you've taken away from this. And I would love to hear what you're struggling with, what belief system you're locked in your love life that you feel like might be keeping you in the rat race, or the keeping you stuck in that belief system. Drop me a comment in the box below, and I'd be happy to answer your question, your situation, your scenario on a Tune-Up Tuesday coming up. And I have something really special for you coming up next month, which is like a week away. But I have a free training on how to put the kibosh on unavailable men. Say goodbye to unavailable men forever. So if you want to learn more about that, head on over to my website, BexBurtonCoaching.com. Sign up for my free gift, which is 6 mindful practices to let love into your life. And then you will get all the news information about this free training that's coming up on August 7th. I know it's a little bit away, but I wanted to give you a little heads up so you can mark your calendar and get in, because it's only a limited seating for this web training that I'll be doing. Okay, so I love you so much. I hope you have a brilliant, brilliant week. Keep those dirty lenses off and the fresh lenses available to you. And if you have any hiccups or struggles trying to shift your own paradigm and shift your own belief system, reach out, drop me a comment or PM me, because that is my specialty, and it would bring me so much joy to support you in attracting great love to your life. I love you so much, and I'll see you again here next week on another Tune-Up Tuesday. Bye.